I spent over $5 million on meta ads, and in this video I'm going to share everything I learned about ad copies, how to create ad copies, and then we'll also learn what an ad copy is. So many advertisers have it wrong. So first let's take a look at what an ad copy is. Here's a screenshot of an ad that you might see on Facebook, on Instagram, and the first part, this is usually the long text. We call this primary text. The first line of the primary text is the most important. This is what's going to hook your audience. So most of your effort should be on creating this first line of ad copy. This ad copy is something that I'm running successfully. There's also a see more button because this is a longer ad copy that's going to extend the rest of the ad copy. But this first part is what we call a primary text. Next, we also have the headline, which is at the bottom of the ad, the first line at the bottom. And we also have a description, which is below the headline. So these are the main three parts of the ad copies. If you go to the ads manager and then go to set up your ad, you will see the same. Here's your primary text, and then this is going to be at the top. This is updating in real time. So if I make any changes, it's going to show up in the preview as well. And then if you scroll down, here's our headline. And then here's our description for the ad. Next, let's create an ad copy. So I have a copywriting prompt template that you can just copy and paste into one of your AI tools. So it's going to work with ChatGPT and Gemini as well. It has some information that you need to fill out with your product and service, your target audience, the goal of your advertisement, and the tone that you want to speak in. The rest of the prompt is going to ask for 5 unique primary text. And then even here I highlight that the first line of the primary text is going to be the most important. And then for the headlines and descriptions, I added a note that these should not be longer than 3 to 4 words because there's not enough space for a longer headline. If you take a look, this one is 4, or we could say it's 5 words, but we don't have any more space. We also want to make sure that the ad copy matches the meta ad guidelines and we avoid any big claims, and then it's going to fit into the user feed. Next, let's go ahead and adjust the template based on your business. Okay, so I adjusted the prompt. I'm going to run ads for my school group. So I added my offer. My goal is to make sure they join my group and then they start a 7-day free trial. I'm targeting business owners in the US or people looking to scale with meta ads. And then my tone is going to be educational, but you can change it to funny, professional. You can try all of those angles. Let's copy and head over to ChatGPT. Currently, I'm going to use the 5.2 version. Let's paste and hit enter. And we are also going to do an A/B test with Gemini. So I have the same prompt inside Gemini. Let's paste as well. And next, let's see the output we have. Okay, so we have the output, 5 primary texts from ChatGPT and 5 headlines and descriptions as well. And we also have the same from Gemini as well. What's interesting is Gemini created the exact hook that's working for me currently. So I would go with Gemini for now. We have the 5 text options and then also the 5 headlines and descriptions. Now that we have the ad copies, it's best to stay organized. So I have an ad copy worksheet that you can use, and then you just need to copy and paste your ad copies. This is how the ad copy worksheet looks. I can't include it in the YouTube video description, but if you join my school groups, it's going to be available in the classroom. Basically, it's an Excel sheet, and then we use color codes: yellow for used ad copy, green for winning, purple for bad performance, and then red for rejected ad copies. So if I go to a previous tab, here are all the ad copies that I used. Here are the ones that was winning. This one I'm still using, and then here are the ones with weak performance. Now you just need to fill out the empty ad copy worksheet. Now using the new ad copies, let's make sure to fill out this empty worksheet. Now that I have all the ad copies inside the sheet, I also added the date and my name. It's helpful if you have multiple users in your business. You can keep track of who created the ad copies and then when it was created. And then for the ad and service, I recommend you use a name and the number as well. So for me, I just use Whoop because that's my agency, Whoop Scale, so I know it was created by me. And then I number them from 1 to 5. Now it's going to make sense when in the next video, I'm going to show how the naming convention works and then how you can set up your ads to start your campaigns. So I'll see you in the next video where we are going to create some creatives and then we are going to set up the campaigns. If you have any questions, just make sure to drop it in the comments and I'll make sure to respond.